Hello, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you clicking on this video. My name is Donk, and this is a little passion project that I would like to call Minecaft devotionals. This is a series where a rookie Minecraft player will takes the time to spread the word of Jesus with a geeky perspective. It is mostly unscripted, but every once in a while you may hear a pun, see a little bit of building, and spend some time in the Bible. Let's go ahead and get started for today. We are in a brand new world. We're going to go ahead and do some fun stuff and take a look at what we have to start with. I am using a little bit of a minded Minecraft version because I am still fairly new at this game. Got the bonus chest as well as using the modded controller in order to play. I am typically used to playing Bedrock Edition. This is my first time playing Java on a computer. For a long time I was without a computer, so this is all fairly new to me. All I'm doing at the moment is taking some of this stuff, adding it into my inventory. With the bonus chest you can pretty much always get at the beginning of the game, but just collecting the resources because I don't know if we're going to be staying in spawn. Just getting the high ground real quick to see what kind of environment we are working with. I do have commands on, but I probably don't know how to use most of them, so probably not. Looks like we are in pretty much a jungle biome. That I can work with. I see a little bit of pale, maybe some birch over there. Decent sized mountain range. I can see us building down in that area. Like I was saying though in the beginning of this, it's mostly unscripted. It's pretty much just me fooling around on this world and talking a little bit about different things. Usually have some sort of idea on what kind of subject I'm going to want to work on today. And today I'm pretty much just doing setup. Yeah, I see a nice birch forest down there and a little bit of pale. We'll build down in this area for today. Get us a little started before the night falls and we go digging. Like I was saying earlier, is I have played on Bedrock Edition, so I do know the basics of the game, and I'm typically used to using a controller. I know that we need to get some food and some resources to get going. I know I probably got people right now watching this video probably scream at me for doing things a little bit backwards. Should probably cutting down, getting some wood, getting a crafting table. I like the water source. I'm probably going to building condensing down here, building the farm down here. I'm thinking about building the hut at the top of the mountain, though. Use this beautiful waterfall that we have going a little bit and see what we can do is to carve in into the landscape here. Just making my way back up the mountain now. So I do not want to block off this water source for now until I get some buckets. I am thankful that there is some iron up here already. We can start mining and be able to get some buckets to make ourselves a little garden. But I'm thinking about probably building it up this way. We'll build a little dirt or wooden hut to start with, and as the episodes go on, we'll see about building it up and making it a little bit more grand. Yeah, I'm liking that. A nice view of everything. On this side of the mountain, overlooking, and we can have stuff built down there, and I'm liking that idea a lot. Okay, I think it's time. Starting to get dark. Let's go ahead and focus on our chores for the day then. Sorry, like I said, I'm still trying to get used to the controls a little bit, and there we go. Got some sticks. Alright, it's dark already, so it's a beautiful night sky. There we go. Just a little bit of protection while we stand here and talk while we wait for the night to go. First furnace. Just doing a little bit of organization. I understand that we do need to get a roof on this thing. And I got a couple of other projects that I would like to do with you guys before I end this episode for today. I do really love the view though. Does not look like we have any monsters to deal with, so let's go ahead and get a little bit of dangerous to see if we can get some more supplies around in this area. We can always rush back in here if we need to at all. His house obviously is not going to stay that way. I would like to get this base down a little bit lower and wider and build that out, but for now I would very much like some of this coal and some of that iron that we saw. Just keeping an eye out. You never know what can pop up. Oh, I think I heard a reverse zombie. Yep, I definitely hear him. That just goes to prove that the mobs can spawn here, even if they are rare right now. Sun's coming up back up already, which is good. So we survived our first night. There we go. Like I was saying, that house was just for a temporary fix, just to get us through the evening. Now that it's daylight, we can get a little bit more of a platform built. Our inventory's not full just yet, so we can keep working for now. See how much of our platform we can get built before tonight, and then we'll stop again and have a little bit of a conversation. Looks like we have a little bit more time. This will probably be the last layer of this platform, and I'll start building up the hut that we're going to be working in for a little bit. Okay. I think this is pretty decent size to start with. At least for the next couple of episodes and a couple of days that we'll live in here, until we venture out and find some more materials to build. I do really like the fact that we managed to get a jungle, the birch wood, and the pale so close together. It gives us the different types of wood varieties. Starting box kit looks like it gave us most of the other types of wood, but until we get some more, I don't want to play with them too much. So I think we're going to start using cobblestone. Let's see. Sun setting in that direction. So just a nice little window in this direction again, so we'll be able to see it. And I shall put the doors over here then. shot, aren't I? Well, I got a little bit of armor on me. Just a minor helmet to start. But night's going down, so now I can finally talk about the subject that I wanted to do originally. Each episode, I would like to spend a little bit of time in the Word to just discuss different subjects. Okay. We'll be using a jungle sign, not oak, but just wanted the base of what was available. Let's see. I think this wall will be good to start. First passage that I would like to go over today also has something to do with new beginnings. Specifically, what was in the beginning. We are looking today at the passage of John chapter 1, verses 1 through 17. And I'm just making this little note here to give myself a little message every time that we play. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. There I am. The same was the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehendeth it not. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. The same man bore witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. He was not that light, but he sent and bare witness of that light. That was the true light. That light lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came unto his own, and his own receiveth him not. But as many as received him, to them gave he power, and became the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name, which were born not of blood, nor of will, nor of flesh, nor of will of man, but of God. And the Word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. And we beheld his glory, and glory as the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. John bare witness of him, and cried, saying, This is he of whom I spake, and he that cometh after me is preferred before me, for he was before me. And the fullness have all we received, grace for grace. For the law was given by Moses, but the grace of truth came by Jesus Christ. I want to thank you all today who started my adventure on this. Every single day we will be adding a little bit more into this. We will be building more in this little hut that I'm building. We'll be doing a little bit more exploration, and even then, each time I would like to build these walls up with more and more passages. I thank you all again for joining me today. God bless.